For this section, we are going to need to use the last page of our data booklet or your formula sheet. The last page has a big full page list of interest payments and years. I zoomed in on this page just for the numbers that I needed for this example. But you should see an interest rate in the first column from like 2% all the way down. So I'm going to show you how to use that page. Okay, our first example says Oscar borrowed $3,500 from his bank to purchase a mountain bike. The loan has an annual interest rate of 8.25% and an amortization period of 2 years. Remember, this word amortization is just talking about the years that he's chosen to pay off his loan. So in this case, the year is 2 years. Our formula sheet chart has this grid that we can use to figure out what the monthly payments are going to be. So in part A, we want to know what are the monthly charges. Part B, we want to know the total. And part C, we want to know the financial charge, meaning what was the extra that he paid for his mountain bike because he made a loan. So monthly amount. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to this chart, and first I start with taking a look at the interest rate. I know that the interest rate according to the question is 8.25%. So I go to interest rate on my chart and I find 8.25%. There it is. The next thing I need to know is how long did he choose his amortization period? And they said 2 years. And here is 2 years. The monthly payment will be calculated using where these two line up. So that means this number here, and like that. Now, the thing that you have to think about is this chart shows you the monthly payment based on the fact that you're only borrowing $1,000. So if you borrowed $1,000 at 8.25% for 2 years, your monthly payment would be $45.34. So $45.34 is how much my monthly payment would be if I borrowed $1,000. But he didn't borrow $1,000. He borrowed $3,500. So I need to set up a ratio to figure out how much should he pay if he borrowed $3,500. Now that I have two fractions, I can cross multiply and divide, and I can see that my monthly payment, according to my calculator, will be $158.69. Okay, so again, the way that I did that is I started by figuring out what was the percent that he decided to borrow from, and percent is the first column I chose. Then I had to figure out for how many years, and that's the next column that I chose. The two numbers come together to give me a monthly payment, but that monthly payment is only true if I borrow $1,000. So I take that monthly payment, I put it over $1,000, and I create an equivalent fraction where I want to figure out my monthly payment, and I have to use the amount that, well, I guess not my monthly payment, but Oscar's monthly payment based on the amount that he borrowed. In the next part, it's asking us what is the total amount that he is going to pay for this mountain bike. So total amount means I have to take his monthly payment. I have to figure out how many months is he paying this for. Well, he says that he's going to be paying it for 2 years. So to figure out how many months that is, I multiply by 12, and that's going to give me 24 months. So that means I take my monthly payment of $158.69, I multiply by 24 months, and the total that he pays for his loan is $3,808 $3,000.56. That is how much the mountain bike will cost him because he borrowed the money. The last section is asking us for the financial charge, meaning what was the extra amount that he had to pay because he didn't pay in cash. So what I'm looking for is how much did he actually pay versus how much it originally cost. So to do that, I take his total amount, $3,808.56. I minus the original cost of the mountain bike, which was just $3,500. And that tells me that his financial charge, the extra amount that he paid because he made a loan, is $308.56.